first thing that you're going to want to do to get started is you're going to want to go ahead and go to Google and type in MetaTrader4, download. And you're going to go to the MetaTrader4 for PC download link right here from the MetaTrader4 website, and it will take you to the main MetaTrader4 website, and you're going to scroll down to download MetaTrader4 for PC. When you click on this button, it will download the mt4setup.exe down here, and you can go ahead and launch the installer and install it on your platform. Now, prior to installing MetaTrader4 onto your platform, you're going to have a demo account already opened with a broker. Now, all brokers offer trading demo accounts for free. That's usually just to allow individuals to kind of play in the sandbox before they go on to a live account with live money. And there's numerous brokers out there: FX Choice, Talinex, Vantage FX, Owanda, FXCM, many different brokers that you can choose from to open a demo account with. So I'll just show you a couple. I use TradersWay personally. Right on the main site, you have Open Demo Account. You'd click on here, and when you're looking at demo accounts, you're going to want to get an ECN account. So mt4.ecn demo account, you'd open the account, and they're going to send you login credentials for that account. Here's Talinex, again, right up here, open, so I hit live account. Let's do Open Demo Account, and you can go ahead and open this account. Okay, and they'll go ahead, you just fill in the information, the account type, you want a demo account, okay, and you would just send your application and they'll send you your credentials for your demo account. So after you create your demo account and after you install the MT4 trading platform onto your system, you're going to be brought to this. This is the MT4 trading platform. This is what it's going to first look like after you install it onto your trading platform. The reason why we need to have a demo account open is because the first window right here is open an account, trading servers. So this is where you're going to input the information for your demo account. The reason why you need to have a demo account with a broker is because these price charts back here, they operate off servers. So in order to get accurate price information, you have to have your trading platform synced up with your broker's server. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do that. So you're going to get an email from your broker, and you're going to go ahead and add new broker line right here, and you're going to type in your broker's trading server. Okay, now I'm using TradersWay Demo, so the TradersWay Demo server is simply TradersWay-Demo, and you're going to run a scan for that server, and it will show you right here that boom, there's a server, TradersWay-Demo by TW Corp. There's the ping. You're going to click on that, you're going to hit next, and now you're going to log into your account. You don't need to open a new one. You already have an existing account. You just need to log into it. So you're going to click existing account, and you're going to input your login credentials that your broker sent to you for your demo account. So you'll see me do that now. And then you're going to input the password that your broker gave you for your demo account. And then you're going to click Finish. Once you click Finish, you should hear a ping. There you go. That means that you have connected to the server and you have established a connection. And right down here, this is what an established connection looks like. If you don't log in correctly, it will say invalid login, or it will say something down here that will tell you that you're not logged in. Okay, so once you log in, you are brought to this, and what you have right here are price charts. These are all price charts. Now I'm going to get rid of everything here. I'm going to hit X on everything and just kind of create more space. Now we have a big empty window here, and there's some stuff on the left hand sidebar here, and on the bottom down here we have our terminal, our navigator, and my market watch boxes, which we're going to hide those too. The buttons for these are right up here. You have your market watch, we're going to hide that. The navigator button is right here, it says navigator, you're going to hide that, and then your terminal is right here. Terminal, we're going to hide that. So now we have this real nice empty space to work with. So first thing is first, we're going to go ahead and organize our top menu bar here. You you see how there's two sections, a top row and then a bottom row. I'm going to move the two bottom tabs here right to the top by simply clicking them and dragging them, and it's going to make it nice, one nice bar. Okay, this looks very organized to me. I like things to be neat and organized. It's a byproduct of being a pilot. You know, we like things to be organized and neat. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our first price chart. So we're going to go ahead and go to Market Watch. Market Watch is right here. This tab, or Control M, will bring up Market Watch. This is all the pairs that you have available to choose from. Well, actually not all of them. It will only show the major pairs here. Your broker has a list of pairs that they're going to offer you to be able to trade with. Now when you click Market Watch, it may not show all of them. So you're going to want to right click on Market Watch and click Show All. And boom, now you get a very extended list of pairs that you have the option of trading. Now certain brokers offer certain pairs and some brokers don't offer the pairs that another broker offers. You just have to look when you're choosing brokers. One thing that I'm kind of irritated with by Traders Way is they don't offer the dollar index, and I use dollar index every single day when I'm trading, but I have other sources for my dollar index chart. I don't need it to be on here. Anyways, so you have all of your trading currency pairs right here. The first one we have is Euro USD. If you want to bring up the chart for the Euro USD, you're going to click it, you're going to right click it and hit Chart Window, and boom, it brings up the Euro USD chart window. Now I'm going to go ahead and hide the navigator so we can go ahead and maximize the Euro USD chart window here by clicking the maximize button, and boom, it fills your entire chart for you. So this is the default view of the Euro USD when you first open a price chart. It's very ugly. There's a grid on it. It's green. The colors are off. It looks very ugly. Now, I'm going to show you guys how can you change your colors. If you right click the screen and go down to Properties or hit F8, okay, it will bring you to the Colors menu. Now you can completely adjust the colors of your chart. Now I'm very simple. I use a default color scheme that's already included in MetaTrader4. I use black on white, and then I click OK. And this is what I trade off of. Now, there are three types of basically charts that you can look at. You can look at bar charts, candlesticks, or a line chart. And the way you select the chart that you look at is right up here. You have bar charts, candlesticks, or line charts. Okay, now to really show you guys the difference, I'm going to zoom into the chart a little bit. To zoom in and zoom out of the chart, you have these two keys up here. Zoom in, zoom out. You can click on them, or you can hit plus or minus on your keyboard. Okay, plus zooms in, minus zooms out. Okay, so we're going to zoom in, and you can see right now, this is the particular setup that I have. I am in bar charts. Now what this essentially is, these are what we call open, high, low, close candles, or OHLC candles. Nobody really trades with these. The most common candles that we trade with are just candlesticks, which is this icon right here. You're going to click candlesticks and boom. This is what most people, 99.9% of the trading community, uses to trade with. And we can zoom in, zoom out, and you can see that it looks very neat. Now the way that I have my color scheme set up, each black candle, each one of these little ticks is a candlestick. Each black candle represents a down candle, which is referred to as a bearish candle. Each white candlestick is referred to as a up candle or a bullish candlestick. Okay? You can also, if you so wish, look at a line chart where it's just a simple line. Now this is a little more difficult to interpret. Nobody really ever uses line charts, but we're going to go back to candles and keep it there. Now there's one more thing I do to my setup here. I don't like the grid on here. See these little boxes? I don't like the grid. So we're going to go back by right clicking, going to Properties, and now we're going to go to Common, and we're going to uncheck Show Grid, and then hit OK. And now the grid is gone, and it's all white now. This is how I keep my platform set up. Now we're going to go over some of the icons up here and what does all of this stuff mean. So starting from left to right, Right here we have Market Watch. Market Watch is where you choose your charts, how you bring up new charts. So if I want to bring up the pound USD, I'll right click it and hit chart window, and boom, it brings up the pound USD chart. And down here it will keep a tab of all the charts that you have currently. So we have Euro USD here, and then the pound. If I want to open up another one, we go back to Market Watch, and let's open up the USD Swissy. Chart window, boom, here's your USD HF. Now we're going to go to USD Jappy. Right click, chart window, there you go. And let's do Euro Pound, chart window for that, it's down here. And let's do Pound Jappy, I like that pair. And let's also open up crude oil, WTI crude oil, and XAU USD, which is gold. Okay. Once you get all your charts that you like to use, the pairs that you like to trade, you'll have them all listed down here to work through. Okay, so that's what Market Watch does for you. The next thing that we have is our data window. If you click on data window, it brings up this little data window box. Now, if you take your cursor and you place your cursor over any candle, if you look at that data window, it will tell you the time of that candle, the open, what price did that candle open at? What was the high of that candle? What was the low of the candle? What was the closing price of that candle? Okay? So the data window can be neat and handy, but you have it down here as well. You have open, high, low, close right down here. And you'll see if I hide the data window here, if I highlight a candle, look at that bottom right hand corner down there on the bottom of the bar. It says open OHLC, and it will give you the values. So you simply have your data window down here in a more neat format. So I never really ever use this one over here. The navigator. The navigator is where you can see all the accounts that you have on your platform. I only have one, Trader's Way Demo, Robert Perez, there's my account info. And then you have your indicators. You can click on this and expand, and it will show you all the indicators that you have. Now we'll talk about indicators and how to install indicators later on in another video, but you can also display your expert advisors as well, so that's what your navigator does. The terminal. Terminal is handy. The terminal will show you any current trades that you have listed, okay? Your account history on basically your previous trades and whatnot, any news, alerts, messages, things like that. So this is what your terminal does for you, your exposure to the market, etc., etc. So we're going to hide the terminal. The next thing that we have is new order. The new order tab, or F9, brings up your order window. This is how you place orders in the currency market. You can instantly sell by clicking sell or buy, or you can set a pending order, a buy limit, a sell limit, a buy stop, or a sell stop pending order, which we'll talk about orders in another video. Your auto trading button, this will enable your EAs to work on your system. Okay, so if you're using expert advisors, you have to have auto trading enabled, which we'll talk about that in another video. We talked about these. We talked about the zoom out and zoom in features. Now we'll talk about these two buttons here. This is auto scroll. So you can scroll back in time on this chart. Now the way you see the chart, you have date down here and time. Date and time is down here, and then you have price. Okay? And you see this little gray line represents where is price currently. Well, price currently of the Euro USD is trading at 110.64. Okay? And you'll see this will change now. It just went to 110.65 because price is active right now. It's volatile. It's going up and down. Now, you can scroll back in time and see where price traded in history. Okay? Now, auto scroll basically automatically, if you start scrolling back, it keeps kicking you to the front, the very first part in the current price, which is over here. You can uncheck auto scroll, and then you can freely scroll back in time, and it won't kick you to the front or the right side of the chart. So see, I can just keep scrolling back by clicking on the screen and dragging. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, and you can go back into time. If you instantly want to go back to the right, just click on auto scroll. Boom, it took me right to where current price is. This button I always keep checked. This is chart shift. If you click on chart shift, it will shift the screen to the left a little bit, and it will give you this open area over here. Now I like to leave this open area here. You can make this larger or smaller by grabbing this little icon up here and increasing how much empty width you have over here. I like this just because I don't like this current price to be right up against the boundary here of where price is. I like to see this little empty zone here. It's just how I've always traded. So you can set it up however you'd like. Right here you have your cursor selector. This is your crosshair selector. When you have cursor selected, you have a simple cursor. If you have crosshair selected, now you have crosshairs, which are nice because if you want to see where price traded down to right here, you can line up your crosshair on there and look at where it says price went to. Read the right side of the chart. It says 109.11. Right over here, 109.11. That's where price went to. Let me actually go right back to it. There we go, 109.11. So the crosshairs are handy when you're trying to pinpoint these these peaks right here on these lows. Crosshairs are handy. Now, as far as horizontal and trend lines go, so to draw a horizontal line, you click on the horizontal line button right here, and you just click on the screen, and it drops a horizontal line onto your screen. To move that line, you'll double click it, and it brings up these squares in the corners. That means it's selected, and you just click on it, and you can drag it to wherever you want. Okay. Now, if you want to edit your color and the properties of your line, just right-click on it and hit horizontal line properties. You can change the color of it. You can make it blue, pink, orange, beige. I don't care, whatever you want to make it. I keep mine red. That's just me personally. You can adjust the width and the size of it. I always select the second width of it. So you see how it's a little bit larger now. That's just more eye-appealing to me. That's how I do things. You can do whatever you want. Okay? So if you want to delete, you just double click it and hit the delete button on your keyboard. Or if you want to do it the long way, double click it, right click it, and hit delete. Okay? Now trend lines. Trend lines are the same exact way, except there's one thing that you need to do when you start using MT4 in the trend lines. When you click trend line and when you draw your first trend line, it will do this weird ray thing where it just extends out into space infinitely. See that? How it just runs off the chart like that? You don't want that. That's annoying. Right click it, go to trendline properties, go to parameters, and uncheck ray, and then click OK. Now you can freely adjust it to how long you want it to be. You can adjust it up and down on both sides, and then you can just move it wherever you want to go. Okay? Now you can edit the settings just like the horizontal trend lines. Go to trendline properties. You can change the color and the width of it. I again keep mine at the second width, a little bit more appealing. Okay? To delete it, just click delete. Fibonacci. This is your Fibonacci tool. This is a very handy tool that we use in trading. What you'll do is you'll click on it. You take a high where price kind of reversed from and then went down. You take the high, click on it, and drag it all the way down to the low. Okay? And essentially, what happens is you get this red dashed line right here. This is your range line. It tells you that you're drawing this Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low. This is the range. Now, see how there's yellow lines on here? You can't really see them. So double click on your fib, right click it, go to Fibo properties, and then go to fib levels and change the style to black. Please do this, guys. Go to black, hit OK. Now you can see the levels here. Okay. Now if you want to adjust the levels and add new levels to it, you just right click it, go to fib properties, and go to fib levels, and you can adjust levels. Like if I want to delete this 38.2, I click on 38.2 level, hit delete, and hit OK, and it's gone. So we'll talk more about Fibonacci and how to set it up and everything like that later on. But for now, I just want you guys to get the color right. So we'll delete it. Text, you can draw text on here. Okay, you just type in whatever it is that you want to write. You can change the color of your text and the font, and boom, you can double click it, drag it wherever you want, etc., etc. Now over here we have the time frames. Okay, so you have your 1 minute chart. Every single candle on here represents 1 minute of trading. The 5 minute chart, every single candle represents 5 minutes of trading. The 15 minute chart, every candle is 15 minutes of trading. The 30 minute chart, every candle is 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and monthly. Okay, you can see if we go back here, we're looking at 2002. Okay, so you can see how the euro went up, to about 2007 and 8, and then during the housing bubble and the crash of our housing market with all those CDOs and collateralized debt obligations that were going around that were just crap. We had that big housing bubble, boom, plummeted. So that's pretty much that. With the upper icons here and how to basically open up your price charts and whatnot. Each time you open up a new price chart, you can go into the properties and change the color scheme the way you want it, and unshow that grid, whatever you need to do, and set the candles up the way you want, and do the chart shift and whatnot, and zoom in to whatnot. So pretty much that. So that's really all the basic functionality, how to install MT4 onto your platform, how to open up your account. Okay, if you need to open up another account, just come up to File and go to Open an Account, and it brings you right back to that same screen in the beginning. You can add a new server, next, log into that server, etc., etc. Okay, and you can go ahead and kind of peruse through certain things on your own. Insert, this is where you can insert indicators onto your chart. You can insert trend lines this way. You can insert your Fibonacci retracement this way. We just talked about that, but there's quicker ways to do it up here by hitting your tools. You can also insert just certain indicators like these true range or Williams %R if you want that, or your fractals. I actually use fractals. I like these guys. They identify swing points in the market, but we'll kind of delete that. If you want to delete an indicator off of your screen, just right click it, go to indicator list, and it will show you all the indicators that you have on your screen. So I added fractals on here. You just click on fractal, you can delete it, and it will disappear. So you can peruse through some of the options on here. You can select time frames too just by right clicking it. We'll talk about how to create templates later on, etc., etc. So that's really just how to get MT4 on your platform, how to set yourself up and get yourself squared away with some of the basic functions of MetaTrader4. So I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any further questions, you can feel free to message me. I'll put my information, my contact info in the description of this video. A lot of you guys that are viewing this are part of my team. You guys have me on Facebook. You guys have my email, my direct phone number, etc., etc. So if you have questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. But with that being said, I'm going to sign off. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped you guys out. And everyone, have a good rest of your day. God bless you guys. Take care.